Okay, so one question that I had was, what are some of your immediate goals as far as this goes? Is this a hobby? Do you have some goals as far as sponsorships go? Or any of you thinking about potentially going pro? Just kind of, take us into your mindset. What are you training towards in the gym? What do you see in the future as far as this sport goes for you? You could start out maybe over here on the left.
All right. Yeah. For me, it's definitely get my pro card. I know I'm probably a little ways away. Well, that's my biggest goal. I think I'm gonna keep competing until I get my pro card really. And my sponsors, I don't have any sponsors. I just started getting into this after playing a year of college basketball and stuff. This is my first year into it, so I'm fresh to all the sponsorships, and I'm really trying to get my name out there and stuff. And I help a lot of people with working out and stuff, and at my gym back home. It's kind of under the table. They'll pay me sometimes to come in and train them and stuff. And so I have access to a lot of people, but so far as sponsorships, I don't have any. And but my ultimate goal with all this is just like basketball, take it as far as I could. I'm gonna try to get my pro card, and whenever it is, that's when it's gonna be. So.
Melissa?
Gosh, my ambitions as far as competition, really just in the next few years, just to keep going. I don't have any current sponsorships. If someone wants to do that, that's great, but I don't, that's all right. Bigger picture for me, I think, is to help those around me. I know these guys and their posts on Facebook and whatnot, you post inspirational things, from
Thanks.
the page. I see things from New Breed, I see things from, some of the other nutrition companies and even other athletes, some of the pro athletes. They inspire me. You have no idea what your life is gonna do to someone else. You have no clue. There's always someone watching, whether it's a little kid, you have kids around you, pardon me, you have other people, other athletes.
Yeah, it's really
Oh my
really
goodness.
intense. Yeah, you could inspire people from all walks of life.
You have no clue. There are so many people that I know, some that I'm close with, that are in a study group with me. A lot of them are overweight, and I actually expected them to be kind of, I would say maybe a little judgmental with what I was doing as far as some super conservative and things like that. But, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But seriously, they were so incredibly supportive, it was ridiculous. And you have no idea what your fitness goals will do to inspire someone else. I don't care if I ever get my pro card, honestly, maybe that's not the right thing to say in a setting like this, but let me tell you, it isn't other people and other pros and other amateurs. These guys have inspired me to keep going with my fitness goals, and that's to keep going, potentially being a national qualifier. Hopefully want to be able to place in something like that. But it's a bigger picture, because life isn't all about me. Take people with you. Take people with you in this, in a journey, in a fitness journey, on a health journey, because there are so many people in this society, in this country, that need some sort of inspiration. Someone's always watching you. So just take them with you and inspire them. And there are a lot of the ladies in my group. Not one of them, granted, everyone's gonna be small, everyone's got a different body type, but I can't think of one of them that's not overweight, and they're all looking at me, going, okay, what can I do? What can I do with my eating? What can I do with my exercise? And almost every last one of them has started on some sort of either fitness or cleaner eating journey or whatever. So you have no idea what your fitness goals will do to someone else to inspire them. Healthier person, healthier individual means healthier families. Healthier families means a healthier society. So there we have it. That's my take on it.
Basically, she said everything you need to know. Like, when you start, other people start watching, and it's an emotional thing. Like, you're helping people, you're inspiring people, it makes you feel good inside. Like with competing, you heard them all say you catch the bug with it, and it becomes your passion. You wake up, you're planning your meals every day, and everything revolves around competing and prepping and living the lifestyle. And like she said, inspiring people, when I started off like doing this, I had to overcome a lot of stuff in my life that led to why I wanted to get in the gym and grind out the weights. And so then I came up with like my own t-shirts because I wanted to be like inspiring to people. So at first people probably laughed, they're like, you got shirts made, like they're not gonna sell. So they did sell, and we are making more videos, and just from like what I've done so far, like, am I compared to Jordan? No, because he's got 7th, I got 16th, like we're all at different stages, but you have to keep working towards it. And like, just from what I've done so far, people say, you're so inspiring, can I have help with this diet plan or whatever else? People come from all walks of life, whether there's health issues or bullying issues, there's all this stuff that we always have to overcome. And with networking and doing shows, I met all these friends, and like, you get inspired to do more.
You know, if I could just jump in real quickly, something you said that I wanted to address is the issue of placings. You know, placings are very important, but they're also, you have to understand it's a subjective sport, and you always hear that. But, you know, sometimes you don't place as well as you want, but you still bring the physique that you want. You're still impressive, even though that particular group of judges didn't agree with you. So I think that placings are important, but you can't dwell too much on them either.
Right. I think with like the placing thing, is you're competing against yourself. You have to bring the best you as possible and be happy with that. Because we're all built differently, we're all different stages of our life and muscle maturity. So yeah, I think as long as you're happy in what you bring to the table, then you're good. And I was with both shows that I did. So I love it.
Awesome.
Love helping people. And also I'll just kind of like network for it. So this whole movement with the shirts and apparel stuff is at facebook.com, and it's /OvercomeFitness. So check that out. There's a lot of inspirational stuff we take to work out today.
I think a very important thing to keep in mind too when you're training for a show, it's very easy to get sucked into everything that you have to plan out, and you almost feel sometimes as though you're just, you know, you're just this projection of yourself, and you have to remember that every single person around you has their eye on you, because you are different, you know, not everybody does what you're doing. So one of the most important things that I've learned is to never, even if you're feeling that you don't look exactly how you want to look, or you're not completely satisfied with yourself, if somebody gives you a compliment, never say, oh, but I could work on this or I could work on that, because if that person holds you as like a fitness role model, or they're seeing what you're doing and they want to be just like you, and you're there shutting yourself down, how's that person going to feel? So if you're, even if you don't feel like you are doing your best and somebody else gives you a compliment, always accept that and say thank you. Don't be like, and I'm guilty of it, but I've learned from that, because I know if I went up to, you know, one of my role models and I was like, you are amazing and you just look so great and I love how you do this, and they're like, yeah, but then I'm like, well, you know, where do I stand in that? So always have as much respect for yourself as possible in this industry, for sure.
We're back live. Anyways. Stop that. Nothing. My biggest thing, I said it a few times, is pay it forward. I love that. The difference between today and 3 years ago, 2010 when I won the Michigan National. No, actually the biggest thing is the difference I've seen in people is that the role model thing is huge, huge. And now I have a friend that he's, I just gave him a couple of hints, tips. I'm taking Nike's Just Do It, taking the rocks, bring it, and also the pack bounce. Those two quotes are so huge, but I tell my friend every day, I call him, not every day, but pretty much every day, just do it, bring it. He's lost over 65 pounds. Wow. His, he went to the doctors, and the doctor's like, 3 months I'm gonna see you. If you don't come, when you come back, you're gonna have to be on high blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine. I mean, all these medicines and stuff like that. And my buddy just walks out and just says, not gonna happen. not those same words, but anyways, so 3 months later, he comes back, the doctor's jaw drops. He weighs he's like 6 foot, he weighs 196. He's gonna do the Tough Mudder, he's never done it before. Just crazy amount of, anyways, motivation, role models. My thing is to everybody, I'm not a pro, that'd be great, but I'm 44. What can a 44-year-old do? He can win Masters.
That's right.
I don't have any sponsors, but it'd be great. Supplements get kind of pricey. Anyways, yeah, role models are huge, and like everyone here agrees that, you know, we don't know how much we affect how many people's lives. I mean, my own kids, they don't eat McDonald's, you know, they don't eat the fries. But anyway, like if I have a piece of pizza, which I've had once this year, my kids are like, Dad, you're not supposed to be eating that. I'm like, stop it, you know. But anyways, yeah, those are the things I can say, and I'll say it again. Role model, just do it, and bring it.
Cool.